Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Tuesday, 29th of August 2023. This day is celebrated as National Supporters Day in India every year on 29th of August to commemorate the birth anniversary of Major Dhyan Chand, the legendary hockey champion. Starting the newspaper analysis of the newspaper, The Hindu states that only center can conduct a census union tells Supreme Court in Bihar caste survey case. Women walk in front of a population clock showing India's population on the World Population Day in Mumbai. The Hindu newspaper also states that Article 335A took away fundamental rights while giving special rights to the permanent residents of Jammu and Kashmir, says Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud. Said Article 35A, which empowered the Jammu and Kashmir legislature to define permanent residents of the state and provide them special privileges, denied fundamental rights to others. The Hindu newspaper also states that China released a new official map showing a territorial claims. Army jawans walk through the snow and keep a vigil at India-China border in Arunachal Pradesh. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Article 370 hearing in 2019 undid mistakes of the past government to Supreme Court. S.G. Tushar Mehta said a separate category of permanent residents was created and any law which provides for this kind of special privileges would not be hit either by Article 14 or Article 19 or any part of the Constitution. The Centre on Monday told the Supreme Court that the Home Minister had told Parliament that the Union Territory status for Jammu and Kashmir is temporary measure and that its statehood will be restored. Indian Express also states that a Dalit man beaten, humiliation worse than lashes, says victims of Ahmednagar incident. Two main accused held. He is one of the four youths aged between 15 and 21 who were illegally semi-stripped, hung upside down and brutally lashed with the wires and sticks or a suspension of stealing pigeons from the house of one of the accused in Hergaon village, Ahmednagar, on August 25. They lashed me with wires and sticks on my bare back and kept me hanging for over an hour in the cow shed. The humiliation was more agonizing than the lashes. One of the victims at a hospital on Monday. Indian Express also states that citing inflation and World Trade Organization subsidy limit needy commerce red flagged MSP hike. On June 7, the cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi approved the increase in MSP ranging from 6% to 10%. Agri Ministry remunerate price for farmers essential. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that pushing Bangladesh may aid extremist force India indicates to United States. India has informed the United States that pressuring the Bangladesh government over the country's upcoming general election could end up strengthening the hand of extremist forces and affecting regional stability. People familiar with the matter said. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Hindustan Times newspaper also states that a Central Bureau of Investigation files FIR against Enforcement Directorate Assistant Director in Delhi Excise Policy case. The Central Bureau of Investigation has filed a corruption case against an Assistant Director of Enforcement Directorate over the illegally payoff of rupees 5 crore to him by a liquor business Aman Dal in connection with the Delhi Excise Policy 2021-22. Officers aware of the case said. Apart from Pawan Khatri, Central Bureau of Investigation has also named Delhi Director of Brindo Sales Private Limited and Thal Fathers Birinder Pal Singh. Hindustan Times also states that earthquake of magnitude 7 on Richter scale strikes Indonesia's Bali Sea. No tsunami threat. A strong earthquake of 7 magnitude struck deep in the sea north of Bali and Lombok Islands in Indonesia early on Tuesday. The European Mediterranean Seismological Center (EMSC) said, sending residents running out of buildings. There were no immediate reports of damage, Indonesian disaster agency PNPB said. Going towards the economy of the country, India's population growth alone is not enough to make its economy stronger, as says Moody's. Students with painted faces surrounded a replica of the Chandrayaan 3 spacecraft at Kolathur in Chennai. Sensex climbs 177 points, Nifty gains 62 early trade. Jio 5G on track to cover entire country by December. Jio Air Fiber to be launched on a Ganesh Chaturthi. Mukesh Ambani. Reliance Industry Chairman Mukesh Ambani speaks during the 46th annual general meeting of the Reliance Industries Limited on August 28, 2023. Going towards the world news, including United Kingdom MP calls for inquiry into the Indian origin woman given radioactive chapatics in study. United States judge sets March 4, 2024 a trial for Trump over the efforts to overturn 2020 elections. United Kingdom air traffic technical issue caused delays across the Europe. 10-time Nagaland MLA Nok Wang No ties at 87. China would require COVID-19 tests for incoming travelers in the milestone to its reopening. Greece battles Europe's deadliest fire of the summer for the 10th day. Going towards the science and technology, Aditya L1, first space-based Indian observatory to study the sun, to be launched on September 2nd. Aditya L1, the first space-based Indian observatory to study the sun, is getting ready for launch. Intellectual property, India gives patent for non-invasive NADI perisotonic device. G. Subhash Chandra Center Professor of Government Siddha Medical College, Palayam Koti, recording the NADI of Professor Rafiki of Tirunelveli Medical College in device for which patient has been obtained. Dr. DJ left took on. Geoengineering is not a quick climate fix but a costly gamble. Fossil fuel vehicles and power plants, deforestation and unsustainable agricultural practices have been putting more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere than the Earth's system can naturally remove, and that is heating up the planet. At last, there is a famous quotation said by Jawaharlal Nehru, whose birth anniversary is 14 November 1889 up to 27 May 1964, was an Indian anti-colonial nationalist, secular humanist, social democrat and author who was a central figure in India during the middle of the 20th century. Nehru was a principal leader of the Indian nationalist movement in the 1930s and 1940s. Upon India's independence in 1947, he served as the country's prime minister for 16 years. Nehru promoted parliamentary democracy, secularism and science and technology during the 1950s, powerfully influencing India's arc as a modern nation. In international affairs, he steered India clear of two blocks of the Cold War. A well-regarded author, his books written in prison, such as Letters from a Father to His Daughter and Autobiography 1936 and The Discovery of India 1946, have been read around the world. The honorific Pandit has been commonly applied before his name. Mr. Nehru says a famous quotation. He says that you don't change the course of history by turning the faces of portraits to the wall. Okay, thank you.